Keddie Cabin Murders. It remains one of California's most infamous unsolved crimes. Verified case reference. This case is 100% real, documented by FBI files, police reports, and covered extensively by national media including NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, and popular true crime podcasts. April 11, 1981 was a quiet Saturday night in Keddie, a peaceful wooded resort community in Northern California. Cabin 28, a modest rental, was home to Sheila Sharp, a single mother, and her 5 children. They'd recently moved there, seeking a fresh start and tranquility in nature. Little did they know that night would shatter their peace forever. The next morning, 14-year-old Sheila Sharp returned from staying at a nearby friend's cabin. Opening the door of her family's cabin, she encountered a horror that would scar her for life. Inside the living room lay 3 bodies bound and brutally murdered: her mother Sue, her brother Johnny, 15, and Johnny's friend Dana Wingate, 17. Blood-covered walls, furniture overturned, indicating a violent struggle. Each victim had been severely beaten, repeatedly stabbed and strangled. Sheila's screams pierced the quiet morning, echoing the beginning of one of California's darkest mysteries. Police soon realized something else deeply troubling. Sheila's younger sister Tina, 12, was missing. Authorities mobilized massive searches but found nothing. Neighbors claimed they heard nothing unusual during the night. No screams, no commotion. The violence appeared strangely contained to that cabin alone. Investigators began reconstructing the horrific night. Clues were scarce, but a bloody handwritten knife left at the scene suggested rage and personal vendetta. Yet no immediate suspects emerged, leaving the small town paralyzed with fear. Weeks turned into months without answers. Rumors spread rapidly. Could this have been a random crime? A burglary gone horribly wrong? Or something far more personal? Authorities grappled with these theories while leads grew cold. Shockingly, in 1984, 3 years after the murders, a skull was discovered nearly 100 miles away in a remote forest. Dental records confirmed the skull belonged to missing Tina Sharp, transforming the case from triple murder to quadruple homicide. Investigators theorized that the killer or killers had abducted Tina during the attack, later disposing of her remains far away. But why? Investigative dead ends multiplied, though suspicion briefly fell on neighbors Martin Smart and his friend John Bo Bubaid. Both men were seen near Cabin 28 the night of the murders. Reports later emerged of Smart's strange behavior, inconsistent statements, and a letter he wrote to his wife confessing vaguely to involvement. Yet astonishingly, neither Smart nor Bubaidi was arrested or formally charged. Both men have since passed away, taking potential secrets to their graves. Decades passed and the case stalled, gradually fading from public memory. But not for those who survived. Sheila Sharp, forever marked by trauma, tirelessly advocated for her family's justice, maintaining public awareness. Her persistence prompted new investigations decades later. In 2013, detectives reopened the case, employing advanced forensic technology. They discovered previously overlooked evidence and disturbing inconsistencies in the original investigation. Forensic reanalysis raised questions about police handling and potential cover-ups, fueling further intrigue and suspicion. But despite technological advances, justice still proved elusive. In 2018, authorities disclosed they possessed DNA evidence from the crime scene, strongly suggesting multiple suspects. However, no matches were publicly revealed, adding more layers of frustration and mystery. To this day, Cabin 28 remains infamous, its location visited by curiosity seekers and amateur detectives searching for missed clues. The structure was eventually demolished, yet the haunting legacy remains. True crime forums and podcasts continually revisit Keddie, dissecting theories, motivations, and potential suspects. For survivors and residents of Keddie, unanswered questions persistently haunt them. Could those responsible still be alive, hidden behind carefully guarded secrets? Was there indeed a police cover-up, protecting someone local? And most hauntingly, why was Tina taken far from home? In quiet moments, residents still wonder about that chilling night in April 1981. A night that transformed a peaceful cabin into a permanent symbol of violence, secrecy, and tragedy. If a crime so brutal can go unresolved for decades, is justice ever truly guaranteed?